Hey, World Entertainment and CinemaCon, as you know, is happening right now, all this week, and there's going to be tons of stories coming out. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, and probably the next couple, is just inform you that these are all being recorded on Monday, because, as we know, it's April Fool's, which means every bloody video and bit of information that will come out on the 1st of April will most likely all be false and made up and everything else, because it'll be them going, "Yeah, gotcha, April Fools." So I'm making sure to record stuff on the Monday so you'll know it's legit, that it's not an April Fool's, which includes this video, because this is about posters, basically, are placeholder posters that have been spotted at CinemaCon, because there's movies on there that are actually quite shocking, to be honest with you, that it's like, oh, didn't even know that was happening. As well as it seems to be called the 2026 slate, so all of these movies are being said to be coming out next year. So let's have a look at the article, and then we'll have a look at this actual panel of posters. So Sony Pictures CinemaCon panel takes place later tonight, which is Monday night. And while the Spider-Man 4 announcement isn't guaranteed, there is a lot of chatter on social media about some kind of reveal relating to Tom Holland's next solo outing as the Wall Crawler. For now, a poster for the movie has been spotted alongside artwork for a number of other major upcoming releases, including Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Clayface, The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, and more. Most of these are clearly placeholders and nothing close to official posters, but at the very least, they may give us some idea of what to expect from the final title logos. The Clayface art also features the tagline, "Shape Your Fear." So, with that, let's actually dive in and have a look at these posters, because, again, this is interesting. So altogether, there is 21 posters, which is quite a lot. So this is 21 major films that is set to come out next year. Keep that in mind. This isn't next year and the year after and the year after. No, this is all next year's posters. So the first one up is, of course, Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, which is no surprise. We know that's coming out. The next one beside that, however, is something I've never heard of. It is Disney Pixar. It's called Hoppers, so I'm assuming it's going to be something to do with rabbits or something. Don't know. No idea what that is. Never heard of it. But there's the placeholder for it. Then, of course, we get Spider-Man. And as you can see, there's no second title or anything to it. They just have it down as Spider-Man 4. So whether it remains like that or whether it gets a new title, we don't know. But you can see it there, clear as day, Spider-Man 4. Which there's going to be a big delay in actually getting to filming that, because I still think they're having issues with the script, more in particular with Tom Holland regarding the script, because he's really kind of pushing it back and forth with Kevin Feige over the whole thing. But it's also the fact that he's now filming, and so is Zendaya, however you want to say it, Odyssey with Chris Nolan. The next one I had no idea was happening. Moana 3. We've just had Moana 2 come out last year, the end of last year, which stormed it up at the box office. We know the live action Moana is on its way. There's a Moana 3 apparently on the way. Now, there's a couple in here that are interesting for the fact that I've heard nothing and seen nothing coming from The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. When you follow him, he puts up messages about everything, and there's been nothing about a Moana 3. So unless Moana 3 is in fact the live action one, and for some reason there's a 3 on it, don't know, but there you go. Moana 3 apparently is coming out next year. Then, of course, we have Masters of the Universe. I still don't know whether or not this is meant to be going to the big screen, because this, of course, is an Amazon movie, which I don't think there's a hell of a lot of people actually looking forward to it. There will be some, no doubt, but just see some of those behind the scenes images and stuff are a bit weird. Scream, what is that, 8, 9? 10, 11. I have no bloody idea what number they're up to now with Scream. But the next Scream is scheduled to come out next year. Also interesting is I don't know if they've even started to film that thing yet. This one, I had no idea was happening. I'm assuming it's a remake, obviously, but Street Fighter. It's a brand new Street Fighter movie. Now, whether it's animated, whether it's live action, again, whether it's a remake, whatever, don't know. Don't even know who it's coming from, but there's a brand new Street Fighter movie. Then underneath that we have Mega Minions. Now, I did hear about Mega Minions. Didn't realize it was a movie that was on its way. Thought it was just something like a small yoke that was already a part of like the Minion movies or the Despicable Me universe. Didn't realize it was going to be a new movie, but we have Mega Minions. So I'm assuming that's about giant minions. Isn't there a trailer actually for that out? Maybe that's what I saw, a trailer. Either way, Mega Minions. Then of course we get to the most retardedly named movie of them all, Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu, because wow, didn't they actually break the mold to come up with that name. A movie that I just don't think there's any interest in. There'll be some interest from the typical shills and stuff, but ultimately it's a movie that's destined to fail, because it's a movie that's telling you, by the way, to watch this you have to watch 3 seasons of this show, 2 episodes of that show, and possibly some of that thing over there. It's dead on arrival, probably. You know, like the fact that you're gonna have to watch so much just to be able to watch that. Yeah, I don't see it happening. This next one is interesting because didn't hear anything about it. Jumanji 3, which is also technically Jumanji 4. It's 4 in the overall franchise, but it's the 3rd in the new movies. Now, one thing about this is there is another article actually talking about this regarding Jack Black, because as far as he's aware, there was nothing happening and he doubts he'll even be back. So let's just have a quick look at this bit of the article that talks about that, saying Jack Black famously starred in 2017's Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle and its sequel, Jumanji The Next Level, alongside other main players of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Karen Gillan, and Kevin Hart. But he has confirmed that he isn't yet involved with Jumanji 4 and is unsure whether he will claim a stake in the game to return for the 3rd sequel to the 95 Robin Williams adventure comedy, despite it moving forward at Sony Pictures. He actually found it hard to believe it was happening after years of delays due to the pandemic, strikes, and scheduling conflicts among all the stars. So you're hearing there that, like, as far as he was aware, it's like it wasn't happening. He's heard nothing. Whether or not that's actually the case, you wouldn't know at this stage, but it must be. I mean, there's a poster for the thing, and he's saying he hasn't heard anything about the movie happening. So whether or not they're going in a different direction, we don't know. And again, The Rock hasn't even put anything up about another Jumanji, so that's interesting. As is this next one, The Hunger Games. Now, I'm not sure what the hell it's called. I can't actually quite see it. It is quite small. I'd probably have to try and zoom in to actually see what in the hell it actually says, what the kind of subtitle is. It's The Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, I think. No idea. Don't even know who's in it. This one, however, gives you an actual date on it. It says in theaters November 20th, 2026. So I have no idea who's actually going to be starring in that one. Is it Rachel Zegler again? If that's the case, you're doomed. But I haven't heard anything about Rachel Zegler being a part of this. And exactly, is this another prequel or is it a new sequel? Don't know. Either way, there's another Hunger Games coming out. Then, of course, the one we have all heard of, Shrek 5, is on its way. So that's clearly dropping sometime next year. Just a big 5 in the colour of Shrek with the ears. And that's the main poster for that. Then we do have a poster for Odyssey, which is there. I'm not sure if that's a date underneath Odyssey where there seems to be something under the T, under the D, and under the Y. If it is, I can't make out what the hell it is, so I don't know when exactly it's meant to come, but there is Odyssey. Now, this one didn't know was happening yet. Super Mario Brothers 2. So they are officially moving forward with a new Mario Brothers movie, which is interesting because, again, didn't hear anything about that happening. And right under that, we have Clayface. Now, the interesting thing about the Clayface poster is that they have the image of the comic book version of Clayface in there. We know it's probably not going to look like that. That, not the poster, but Clayface himself, because they want to go with this very body horror type thing. So that version of Clayface is probably not the version we are going to get. So it is confirmed, however, if there's a poster, that it will be coming next year, or at least that's their hopes. Then we get Ice Age 6. For whatever reason, there is an Ice Age 6 coming out next year. This one is surprising that they have it planned for next year. Have a feeling that it probably won't, but who knows. But it is, of course, the hunt for Gollum. Now, since this thing has been announced, we've heard literally nothing. There's been no real information coming out about it whatsoever. So what way it's moving forward, we don't know, but there it is, the first official kind of teaser poster for it, which is the hunt for Gollum. Then, of course, we get Supergirl, which will be the first or the second official movie in the DCU. It's interesting that we're going to have Superman this year, then we're getting Supergirl next year, and then they're going to drop Clayface next year as well. That's just so crazy and pretty much stupid to me. But you're going to go, we're going to give you Superman, then we're going to give you Supergirl, and then we're going to give you the obscene character of Clayface, as opposed to, we're not giving you Batman anytime soon, which is insane. Toy Story 5 is officially set for next year by the looks of it. We knew it was coming, didn't know when exactly it was coming, but now we have at least confirmation for now. It's set to come next year. This next thing, I have no idea what the hell this is, what it's meant to be, what it's meant to be about. Don't even know if these names on it are the names of actors, characters, or what the hell. But it says Andy Weir, Project Hail Mary. So no idea what that is, who it's from, who's in it, anything like that. First time I've ever heard of it, so I'll have to probably look up and see what the hell that is. It looks like an astronaut or something on a tether being like maybe lost to space. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell it is. And then Fast X Part 2, it says, is to come out, which is interesting because I don't even think we have Fast X Part 1 yet. Do we? I don't know. Sure we do, don't we? That was the last movie, wasn't it? I have no idea. The way they're marking these things up now is weird. Putting a part 2 on it, that's not the best of moves, to be honest with you. That might make people go, hang on, what the hell was part 1? Don't know. Even though it says Fast X, but who does anyone really pay attention anymore to those? But there you go. So far, these are the 21 movies that have been apparently spotted, or these placeholder posters spotted for next year, for all these crazy movies. Now, the Mega Minions, the Ice Age 6, and this Project Hail Mary, they all seem to be official posters. Everything else isn't. Clearly, they are just placeholders, except the Shrek 5. That is one of the kind of official posters. But yeah, a lot of movies, a lot of ones didn't really know about, and to be honest, quite a lot that I couldn't care less about. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of trailers or more information comes out about all this crap during this week with CinemaCon. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I will catch you in the next one.